La Critique believes in living a life full of experiences rather than possessions, which is why we designed a concierge service just for Vegas locals. We're all busy, and can any of us really keep up with all the changes around town? And yet, we still crave quality experiences when we go out and spend our valuable time and money. Now, imagine having a personal assistant whose credentials are quite literally hospitality snob and expert event planner. Seriously, leave all the details to us. Recommendations, personalized. Reservations, done. More time enjoying our city and less time researching it? Absolutely. Subscribe today at LaCritiqueLV.com or give the gift of service by purchasing a subscription for your favorite person. Welcome to the VegasStrong Revival Podcast. Buckle up because we're taking Vegas Strong culture to a whole new level this season. I'm Britt Whalen, your host, alongside co-host Desiree Wolfe, event professional and host of the Slightly Unfiltered podcast. This season, the gloves are off and we're ditching the scripts for raw, relatable, and even shocking conversations, tackling real issues locals face and bringing in voices from various industries like fitness, charity, aviation, and more. Don't forget to follow us on social media and visit LaCritiqueLV.com for more about how we're helping residents and local business owners reconnect to the real meaning of hospitality. Ready or not, here we go. Holy shit. It's the first episode of the year for Vegas Strong Revival.
That's exciting.
It's wild.
It's amazing.
So much has happened. Warren is unfortunately no longer with me. He has moved on to amazing other opportunities in the podcast world and in hospitality. So everyone, please meet Desiree Wolfe. She is the extraordinaire event planner, podcast host of Slightly Unfiltered.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's an amazing show, by the way.
Well, thank you. And thank you for having me as part of your show. It's exciting.
I'm so thrilled to have you here. So just thanks for being here. Today, I think what we need to really talk about is why the fuck we're here.
Yeah.
Why is Vegas Strong Revival here, and what's happening in Vegas and why all of these things matter. So I want to know, you personally, what are some of your really big complaints about being a local here?
Yeah, well, it's really funny. Coming from Southern California, I've been in Vegas for almost 20 years this round. This is my third time moving to Vegas. This is my longest run. It was supposed to be a skip and a hop onto the next adventure, and now I'm a local. Who would have ever thought? Hot points for me. I think this is one of the locals' biggest ones, paid parking. Why the hell are we paying for parking for people who live here?
Oh, God. Don't even, if we come out the gate on that one, people might not appreciate the side of me that they see. Unlike you, I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
This is home. This is the only home I've ever known, except my 2 little year stint in Reno for college. And paid parking, I cannot with it, because that is not hospitality to me.
Yeah.
That is not service. That is not care and consideration and just common fucking sense. Why? From a business standpoint, if you want people to come to your business, they now have to pay to be there.
Yeah.
What?
Which is ridiculous to me. It's almost like we're being punished for wanting to go somewhere.
I'm beyond myself about it.
Yeah.
The Uncommons is the latest development out in the southwest part of town that has instilled paid parking in their garage. If you have a business model in Vegas that does not support free parking, I suggest you change the business model.
Yeah.
Because locals do not like this.
Right.
It is obnoxious. It sends a terrible sign. And where does that come from, right? Like a lot of people in California and all these other places, even New York, like big cities.
Yeah.
Miami. Can't go anywhere in Miami without having to pay, right?
Yeah. Well, in Southern California, it's like that too now. But I still think it's cheaper to pay in Southern California than what some of the prices we deal with out here have become.
Underneath it all, it's like the psychology of Las Vegas locals, why we feel that we shouldn't have to, right? Why is that? Do you have any ideas?
Well, part of it, I think, is a little bit of an entitlement, which that could be a whole nother topic we talk about. But I do think part of it is because we feel these businesses grow, yes, because of tourism, But specifically off the strip properties, places like the Uncommons or locals casinos, places like that, we're keeping them in business. We're the reason why some of these businesses are going to continue to thrive is because we are patrons of these businesses. Like I mentioned, I think it's almost like a punishment. Like, oh, you have to pay to come spend money with us. Yeah. And I think we just feel they're taking advantage of us.
It is a very fast-growing city. We are approaching so quickly to 3 million residents here in Las Vegas. And there are so many different types of people who live here, right? We are the ultimate melting pot of all people. Yeah. Right? All walks of life, all shapes, ages, colors, all the things. And I think the people who have been here a long time truly understand that this city revolves around hospitality, 100%. Right? Service. We are in service of one another. We go above and beyond for each other. Right. It's truly the VegasStrong culture.
Yes.
That
absolutely
drives this city. And every time I see paid parking, I'm like so turned off by it. I get so mad. But at the same time, how about parking cones? Or I'm sorry, not parking cones, traffic cones.
Traffic cones, the city flower.
Our city flower. Traffic cones. They are absolutely everywhere.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if there's work being done or not.
Right.
You can't go anywhere in Vegas without seeing them or having to drive through them. So that's another thing for me that as a local, as a native, it's like, who are the event planners behind this shit? You know, you and I are both event planners at heart. First of all, who owns all these freaking cones? Like, that's where we need to start, I think.
Yes.
Can we talk to the person in charge of all of these cones, and can we strategize better ways to, plan?
Yes.
Because they're everywhere, and a lot of them are for no reason at all. Right. I actually did hear a rumor. You want to hear the rumor I heard?
I'd love to.
I have no idea if this is true.
Oh gosh, lay it on me.
The rumor is that so many of the road funding comes from the government, and the companies in charge of doing the road work have certain deadlines, right? But the workers get the job done faster than the deadline, but the government won't pay unless it looks like they were working on it until the deadline.
Oh, geez.
And so they keep the cones up until the actual freaking deadline, and then they get paid.
That's crazy. Although being a government rumor, I wouldn't put doubt into that.
Yeah, I have no idea if that's true or not, but it sounded good.
All I know is that the main street right by my house has been under perpetual construction with the cones for over 3 years. They tear up one side of the street, 6 months later they're tearing up the other side of the street, and the cones have been there for the last 3 years.
I don't get it. Oh my gosh. Let's move on. What else?
Can we talk about the new HOV lanes that they recently put in over the last few years?
Okay. I was really irritated with the HOV. They launched it with these signs that said that it's only controlled or patrolled.
Right.
It's only patrolled during certain hours.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And certain days.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's fair. Like, that makes sense.
Right.
But then they took that away. And they were like, no, it's all the time. And I was like, no, I'm a native. I'm driving in this lane.
Right. Right. Except for now I noticed some areas, like the exit right by my house, now has the hours signs again.
Well, the signs are back.
The signs are back.
But where is the communication?
There is none.
None.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an HOV exit not too far from my house that everybody takes. It doesn't matter. And so finally, in one of the local chat groups, somebody said, oh, I actually asked a cop, do we have to be, following the carpool lanes? The cop said, I'm really not sure.
No.
Yes. And he told her, he said, well, if you're just exiting, I don't see what the problem is. It's what the cop had told. The police department doesn't even know how to patrol the HOV lanes.
Well, that's awful. That's awful. I'm going to jump over to allergies because I'm coughing uncontrollably the last few weeks, and it will not go away, and I'm over it. And every person I know is coughing and has red eyes and runny noses. And growing up here, we never had this level of allergen stuff.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I was enticed to move here, because of everybody telling me that the allergies are slim to none.
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Okay, we are a desert. There are allergens in the desert, and it does get windy here.
Yeah.
However, I'm sorry, this weather modification, all this BS going on about whatever they're spraying in our air. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, guys, but like they admit to it. So if they're saying they're doing it, I'm going to believe that they're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think a lot of people are sick from it. I don't think that they understand the effects on the human body. And whatever the hell they're spraying around our city is really harmful, and it's on a mass level. I can't tell you how many times I've thought to myself, I need to get the hell out of here just for that.
The aliens aren't coming, Britt. I
promise.
No,
it's not. No, but there were aliens. Oh, 2023 was the year we had aliens.
Yes.
Guys. That was wild. Here out in the Northwest too.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell's happening? The world's going to shit. But Vegas, we're hanging on somehow. I don't know. I would say, okay, so allergies suck here. But you know what I hate even more? Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Dining.
Oh, yes. Being as that we're both part of, the hospitality industry and have the experience. Do you think we hold it, people like you and I who have been in the industry, do you think we hold it to a higher standard?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, but there are, let's call it 200,000 employees of hospitality in this city.
Yeah.
And that's low number.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
This city is full of hospitality people, hospitality workers. And that's just, the 200,000 is just on the strip.
Right.
Okay. Us hospitality people, us customer service people, we know, and we've been trained on these standards.
Yeah.
We know when we arrive somewhere and we're greeted properly. We know when we're not greeted properly, and it stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like going out into our local neighborhood, restaurants, coffee shops, any food and beverage outlet, I can't tell you. I am beyond myself.
Well, and it used to be you would only think about the bad experience that you had once in a while. Now I think it's flipped, and now you think about the good experiences that you have once in a while.
And those ones stand out.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the ones that stand out.
But they're standing out, yet before that used to be our standard. Where they're standing out is what we used to expect as the middle of the road standard.
So restaurants, 90% of them fail in the first year here in Vegas.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I would say that our high turnover of new restaurants is a factor.
Yeah.
But obviously we've noticed a huge change in customer service after the pandemic.
Yeah.
I struggle with this because I'm a person who loves people, right? Like I studied hospitality and I worked in hospitality and I did all the things in that industry because I genuinely like humans.
Yeah.
And when you go somewhere and you experience a human who is giving you every verbal and nonverbal cue of you are not important.
Right.
I don't care that you're here.
Yeah. You're almost a bother.
You're a number. Mm-hmm. Oh, it just drives me so crazy. It drives me crazy because we have one life. Some days, or for some people, they only have one day.
Yeah.
Like the battles people are facing every single day, they matter. And so when we go to a business, we as humans decide to go and spend our time, which is the most valuable thing we have, maybe next to health, and our money.
Right.
We make that decision to go to a business with those two factors. Mm-hmm. And then we are treated like a number or just another person. We're not important. don't even have a name. They
Right.
don't even ask us for our name.
Right.
They don't introduce themselves.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time a server, well, maybe I can because it was one of the standout ones. Holy shit. I just remembered this. He was amazing at the worst restaurant ever here out in Centennial area. Anyway, he literally told me that he was applying for other jobs.
Wow. Okay then.
No. And he told me, I asked him where he had applied and interviewed.
Yeah.
And he told me, and I called that restaurant and said, you guys need to hire this kid.
Good for you.
Because
Good for you.
He was so amazing, but he is not thriving where he's at.
Yeah.
And he needs to be with you guys because I know your restaurant. I've been to your restaurant plenty of times, and he would be an asset to your restaurant. But generally, 9.9 times out of 10, I dine out. My server does not even tell me who they are.
Yeah.
Does not say, hi, thank you so much for coming in today. I'm Kelly. I'm so happy to be serving you today. What can I get for you?
Right.
Can I start with some waters or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard? It's not that hard.
It's not hard. I think, like you mentioned, there has been this weird shift. And I hate to use the pandemic as a timeline, but in the hospitality industry, that's kind of where the milestone marker has lied for the service that we're receiving in restaurants.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
The standards have gone so far down.
Yeah.
Like the bare minimum
Right.
is the standard.
Yeah. I think it starts at the top of any restaurant organization is the management. Is the management instilling it? Is the management, do they have the same attitude about, I have to go to work because it pays the bills and they're going to get as little as I, give them today?
It's always leadership.
100%.
So that kind of circles back to our episode from last year on horrible bosses. Mm-hmm. There is a shift in leadership in this city, but in the country and in the whole world. There's a crazy stat out there. I can't think of the actual number off the top of my head, but the majority of leadership positions are from promotions of people who just stepped into that role because they were already there and it was the cheaper option.
Right.
Promoting somebody is more cost effective than hiring a new hire to come in and then have to spend all the time learning the business. But think about the hurt that you're doing as a business owner by promoting that person who's maybe not ready for a leadership position.
Yeah.
Right? Managing people. I remember my first job on the Strip managing another human.
It's scary.
I fucked it up so often. God bless her.
Yeah.
My coordinator. God bless her, because I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I was awesome. Like, I'm always very honest and open and straightforward, direct. But you learn that, like, how you communicate isn't always how they receive it.
Right.
Yep. Oh, managing people, it sucks.
It does suck. I have gotten to the mindset lately of like, I manage events, not people. That's what you're going to get out of me.
All right. So Vegas has some downsides.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of really what other big complaints I have about living here. HOAs.
Oh, God, don't even get me started.
It's like the mafia.
The HOA loves my trash cans. They're obsessed with them. It doesn't matter where they're at. I get pictures regularly of my trash cans.
And on the flip side, if you don't own a home, it's the property manager.
Right.
Or the property management company.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you rent or own.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I hate it. It's the worst.
Right. I agree.
I think I have a notice for a hearing on my desk right now.
I probably do too.
Like, I am beyond myself on this HOA mafia mentality. These people have nothing better to do with their lives except to focus on how everybody else is fucking it up.
Yeah.
And oh gosh.
Let's ignore the broke down car that's been, on the street for the last 2 years, but you want to take a picture of my trash cans.
I can't. I feel like it's just like this wild money grab.
Oh, 100%.
Because it comes with a fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Every picture I get of my trash cans costs me $55 or whatever it is. Yes. I've got like 30 days to put them away. Except for it got to the point where they stopped mailing me and just they put it in my file digitally. So I go to log in. I get a bill one day that's like 5 times as much as my normal HOA fees. And I call, I go, what is this for? Oh, well, we sent you one letter about your trash cans and you didn't respond. And I go, so you've billed me every month since then?
Oh.
Well, yeah, because you didn't file a response.
No.
So we assumed it wasn't taken care of.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh, well, did you drive back by my house?
This needs to change because I know that we are not the only people dealing with this bullshit.
Right.
I can't even explain on the topic of morals. It's like, morally, if you forgot your trash cans,
right,
maybe you just forgot. Maybe you're not an asshole and you were leaving them out there on purpose to piss off your neighbor. You know, like,
yeah.
Or maybe you were traveling and the person you asked to come and put them away forgot or didn't or whatever, something came up. It just does not make sense to me. And it really needs to change. I don't know how we're going to inspire change around that. I'm going to work on that. Yeah.
Good. I mean, I'll vote you in mayor if you can figure out a way how to deal with the HOAs. I get it. I know why they're there, and I totally get. You know, we don't want the bright green house 3 doors down.
You think the mayor has control over any of that?
Well, maybe if you became mayor, I don't know. No, I don't think the mayor has control over anything in this town.
The mayoral races are actually starting. Like
yes.
That whole thing is starting right now.
Well, I'm going to find the one who's working on HOAs.
Well, yeah, I think so too. If somebody wants to be voted in, do something about the HOAs.
Yes.
And the property management companies. Okay, changing and adding more complaints about Las Vegas. And I promise this isn't like a negative, guys. Like, we're not trying to just bitch and moan.
No, I think you and I have had enough conversation about it. I think we both do love where we live. We love the access to there are some great restaurants. And if you love food, this is one of the cities that you need to be in. There are great places for service. There's, amazing activities to visit. And Vegas really is a cool town. I do love telling people that I live here.
You know what, though? Okay, so I'm not a parent. I'm going to preface it. However, I am Aunt B, and I have 6 nephews and 1 niece. So I am a very busy Aunt B. And I was a nanny and all the things, right? Love kids. And I have to say, because I've spent so much time building our concierge database, and the concierge database has a whole section for family fun centers. If somebody calls and says, hey, I need to take the kids, this Saturday, can you make us a reservation? Yeah, sure. Let me see what's in your area of town or what's closest or what's best for you. But just know it's pretty freaking limited.
Yeah.
I just came from the Bahamas. I was there on a sales trip and got to be a guest with a friend. Going to a resort in the Bahamas called Baha Mar. And it's this mega resort. I would say it's the Bellagio of the Bahamas.
Okay.
It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's massive, massive. And it has the caliber of the Bellagio, like the looks, the appearance, the quality, all of it, right? The hotel tower we stayed at was actually under the Grand Hyatt brand. Mm-hmm. So, down pillows and this and that, beautiful. But what stood out to me about this property was how much they offered kids. It was wild. They had 3 water parks with these insane slides that don't even exist here anymore. Like, the adults freaked out on some of these slides, right? Yeah. They are terrifying. They had the scientific, aquarium style, what do you call it? Like submarine, like you go and study marine animals.
Okay.
So there were sea turtles and stingrays and starfish, and you could book your kids to go and learn about all of this, right? Like underwater with the animals, I think. Maybe
Very
I'm
cool.
exaggerating because that sounds way cooler than I'm for sure it was.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I'd go to that.
They had an arcade and an adventure zone area. And I mean, it just seemed so kid and family friendly.
Yeah.
But then also adult party friendly because they had the Sky Bar up on the top roof. And they had, or I guess it was more of that was like their club.
Yeah.
But it was on the top of the roof overlooking the ocean. And I mean, it was stunning. And so it had both. And I just wonder, like, Vegas is trying. I can see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're trying to come out with family fun things, and more is opening. But we have lacked that for so many years that I'm hopeful that it gets better and better.
Yeah. I am a parent.
Yeah.
And my kids are now a little bit older. They're 16 and 11. But I agree. I think Vegas tries. I think they miss the mark a lot on that family. I think developers sometimes forget that there's an entire city of people and families who live here. Yeah. And I think they get so caught up in the where can we make the money? It's the adults visiting the Strip. Well, I don't remember the exact number of kids that live here, but we have a large population of people under 18 who live here in Vegas that are still looking for legal things to do.
Yep.
And I remember when my kids were little, I was always looking for something fun for them to do. That was more than, we have to walk through the casino to get to the lion habitat, or something that we didn't have to go down to the Strip for, pay for the parking, pay the full prices or ticket prices and things like that. We're always looking for something to do off the Strip.
Well, you mentioned the lions, and the lions aren't on the Strip anymore.
I know. That just goes to show how old and how long I've been here.
But I love that you brought it up because I'm a big fan of the Lion Habitat Ranch.
Yes.
And if I can plug them into anything I ever do ever, I'm going to. So if you haven't been to the Lion Habitat Ranch, you have to go. It's the coolest freaking thing. You'll never in your life get closer to a lion ever.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know. Can you believe we've never gone? I need to go.
What?
I know. I need to take the kids and go.
Oh my gosh. It's so affordable, and they really do desperately need help, and they need visitors to keep the place running, because every dollar that comes into their nonprofit really truly does go to like feeding those lions.
Yeah.
They have volunteers as oh gosh. Okay, we can't do it. I will go on and on.
We could do a whole promotion.
I love the Lion Habitat Ranch. So if you have not gone, you need to go.
Okay,
that's my plug.
Britt, I'm adding that to my list.
Great. We should go together.
Yes,
I haven't been in a while, so I should go. The other thing, since we're on the topic of kids, I have to say that, yes, I was born and raised here. Yes, I was brought up in the school system here. But no. Is it great? No. No, it's not great. Our school system is struggling. The most recent tabloid type thing was our superintendent and everything going on with him. And it's just so underfunded. We do not have enough funding in our school system. And that's another thing. If you want to run for a government position anywhere in this state, support the schools.
Yes.
You will get the votes, because my older sister is a teacher in the district. And was it during or pre? No, I think around the start. No, it wasn't. Oh, when was it? Anyway, she was like witnessing fights every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hear about it all the time.
Oh, it was after the lockdown and they reopened the schools. That's when it was.
Yes.
And she got pregnant and she was still in the classroom. And I was so worried that she was going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And then the baby was going to get hurt. And I'm like, this job is no longer safe for you.
And it doesn't matter the part of town.
No.
Because I hear people try and say, oh, well, she must have gone to a, poor neighborhood school, or it doesn't matter.
No.
It does not matter what area of town you're in and what fancy schmancy school you think you're at.
I went to public school, but then I transferred. I graduated from a private school. And I gotta say, I think I saw more drugs in the private school than I ever did in public school.
I hear that from a lot of people.
Because guess what? They have the money. They have
the money.
Mommy and daddy's money to go and buy the drugs.
Yes.
Probably shouldn't say that, but
I mean,
true.
I feel like there's a lot of truth behind it, because you are not the only native that has told me that.
Everybody's going to be looking up where I went to high school. Okay, are you ready? As a native.
I don't know if I'm ready.
As a native, the change from McCarran Airport to Harry Reid, I'm sorry.
It'll be McCarran for me for the rest of my life.
It was a terrible, terrible decision. Whoever decided this. And you know what? I feel like karma is actually actively working.
Yes.
Because there have been so many car thefts from that airport in the parking garage.
Yep.
My good friend from high school, like I've known her for over 20 years, right? Had her car stolen not even 10 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
From the airport.
Yeah. You're making me rethink. I have a trip at the end of the month. You're making me
rethink
there. Parking there.
No, don't park at the airport. Don't leave your car. No.
I think I will take a ride share.
But that also, I guess, does kind of lead me into saying that our level of crime has gone up.
Yes, I believe so too.
In Vegas.
Yep.
I think the increased population just increases crime.
Yes.
Naturally. I don't know what the heck we're going to do about it, but...
Again, if you're running for government.
I think on that topic for me is that I just want to inspire love and hospitality to everybody in town.
Yes.
And if we can just find some common ground, find the common ground to say, hey, you are struggling. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah.
Or, I see that you're really stressed about money lately. I can see that all over your face or your body language or whatever, right? Let's look together. Let's find some resources that might be able to help you. Because our city does offer a lot of resources around that or mental health or XYZ. So sometimes it's just encouraging the people to be helpful to that person who's struggling. I think that friendship is so important. Having somebody there for you, having support is half the frickin' battle.
I agree. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. Glad you agree.
I do. We need to spread the love a little bit more in this town. When I first moved here, I actually do remember that was a feeling that I felt this town was very hospitable. And I love that. I feel like there was a sense of community of people who you had the people who worked on the strip. They've been there for years and they all stuck together. They knew each other. It did give a sense of a big happy family. You had the locals who lived on the, outer skirts of town, and they had a sense of community over in their spot. I do think we've gotten away from that a little bit. Like you said, I think part of it is the massive growth that this town has gone through so quickly. We have become a melting pot, and we need to figure out how to make all the different people from all the different parts of the world that have chose Vegas as home. We need to continue to help make it feel that way.
I had been going to the park with my dog when I lived at my other neighborhood, probably 5-6 days a week, same park. And I would be saying hello to people walking by.
Yeah.
And they would not always say hello back. Like as if I was some alien.
Right.
Or I was weird for saying hello.
Yeah.
And that is not okay.
Yeah. Do you think that's Vegas, or do you think that's become a societal thing across?
I have to imagine it's not just Vegas, but factually I wouldn't be able to answer that. I don't know, because I've never lived anywhere else.
Yeah. It does definitely feel like Vegas has become less friendly.
So if you're out and about and somebody says hello to you, somebody opens a door for you, somebody does something thoughtful that they didn't have to do, let's be kind in return, right? Like, let's say hi. Let's make eye contact.
Right?
Let's not be weird.
Yeah. Stop being an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Oh, gosh. I just got flashbacks of me being in the car with the guy who threw rocks at my window. So.
Oh, my gosh.
Real quick. This is kind of a hard thing for natives because we are accustomed to having everything open 7 days a week.
Yes.
With extended hours.
Yes.
If not 24 hours.
Yes.
Right? And not even 4 weeks ago, I was out late at night trying to find an open Walgreens.
Oh,
Just to go like get some random stuff.
Yep.
And I couldn't find one like nearby.
I know. I think the pandemic did that to us. I think we did. We got so used to everything being 24 hours that now we're in shock that it's not.
I'm pissed. I'm not out late at night very often. I don't work the night shift anymore. But if I worked the night shift, I would have to rethink, because it is not the same experience living your life at night in this city.
Well, and so many people have to.
Yes.
Because even though we are a 24-hour town.
And our local neighborhoods need to support that too.
Yes. Not everybody wants to stop and go to the grocery store that's next to the Strip.
Yeah.
Because it's open the latest.
Yeah. I think Smith's is still 24 hours.
Not the one by my house.
Damn. Oh, okay. So, I mean, a lot of restaurants, for example, stopped being open at all on Mondays and Tuesdays. I can't tell. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are now the most closed restaurant days across the board.
Yep.
And on a Sunday, honestly, that's when I want to go out and dine, because Sunday I like to treat myself.
Yes.
Like,
I agree.
I want to go have a beautiful lunch somewhere, or go pick up food from somewhere that I haven't been to in a while, and they're not freaking open.
I had a crazy experience just recently. We were downtown. A group of us were down there for a birthday party. And by 10:30, we got there early. We're getting older, so we got there by 8, which was still late for me. But by 10:30, we're all looking at each other and we're like, okay, we've had quite a bit to drink in the last 2.5 hours. We need to go grab something to eat.
Yeah.
We wandered around the streets of downtown, and I'll be damned, every restaurant stopped serving food between 9:30 and 10 and was just drinks only after 10 o'clock. Downtown. What? Yes. We went to 3 different restaurants that said, oh, we stopped serving food at 10 o'clock.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Downtown.
Yep.
Downtown, you need to get your shit together.
Yes, please. We're hungry after drinking.
This is why those little secret pizza places down, like hidden in certain places of town, are so successful, because nobody else is freaking open, and they found their little niche, and they're freaking crushing it, because pizza late at night after drinking is the bomb.
Yes.
I just said the bomb.
You did. You did, and I agreed with it.
I love it. Okay. I have no idea how long we've even been going, but I'm sure we've been talking a long time now.
We have. Yes.
And we have so much exciting content coming this season on the VegasStrong Revival. You are here by my side part-time. I'm so thrilled to have you. Thank you for being here. The VegasStrong Revival is home of all things hospitality for locals. So no topic is really off topic. We're going to talk about everything. All of these things that we discussed today are going to come up in future episodes. We're going to talk about how we can actually make changes, how we can actually do better, how we can actually inspire change and improve our experiences when we decide to spend our time and money out in local Las Vegas. And on the flip side, we're going to talk a lot about how businesses can make a difference and really improve, and not just improve the experiences for locals, but I mean, ultimately a business is in business to make money.
Yeah.
So these businesses, if they're listening, they're going to learn a lot, and they're going to benefit from it financially by making some changes. You're not going to hear this content anywhere else, so I'm really excited. As a side note, the concierge service for LaCritique has been crushing it. If you don't know about the concierge service, it is available on our website, LaCritiqueLV.com. Go to the concierge tab and select I'm a Vegas local. You'll see 3 packages, all available now, and pick one that works for you and your family. If you don't know where to go dine, if you don't know the best place to take your kids for the weekend, this is what we do. We handle all of the recommendations, all of the reservations. We make it super easy. Call, text, email. Like, that's it. There's no chat box. There's no insane processes. You text us.
There's no AI taking your order.
No. Oh my gosh, AI, we're gonna need an episode on that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, so if you would just like some help figuring out what to do, where to go, and making it all happen, definitely get a subscription to the concierge service. We've got your back. We are your teammate. We're your personal assistant in many ways. We ultimately just want more Vegas locals experiencing new things in town. This city changes so rapidly that as a local, it's almost impossible to keep up with what's available out there. So for us, it's a way that we really truly feel like we're helping Vegas locals experience great things around town. Yeah, we're excited. Go ahead and check it out. And that's a wrap on this episode of the VegasStrong Revival Podcast. I hope you found our discussion engaging and even thought-provoking. A big shout out to all of our amazing listeners for tuning in and supporting the show, because it truly means the world to us. So thank you. Let's keep the Vegas Strong spirit alive. Share this podcast with your friends, family, colleagues, and just anyone who loves Vegas. If you have ideas, suggestions, or want to be a guest on the show, simply reach out online or feel free to text us on our super cool podcast hotline, 702-723-2343. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Let's keep pushing the boundaries and reviving our city's passion for authentic service together. Stay strong, Vegas.